Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to look at another application of software-defined radio, which comes with pre-compiled with DragonOS Focal. It's an amazing distribution that comes with different tools which you need for software-defined radio, ham radio application, and things like that. So this was a blessing actually for any software-defined radio enthusiast or any ham radio operator. This is an amazing distribution. We're going to look at a tool called QRadiolink, and we're going to explore that tool. So for that reason, I'm going to connect my Pluto-SDR. And the reason I'm using Pluto-SDR because Pluto-SDR is a full duplex device, and I'm going to use the full capability of Pluto-SDR to transmit from one end, and we're going to try to receive it on the other end. So I'm going to try to transmit a signal from here and try to receive the signal on the receiving end. I could have used HackRF, but the problem with HackRF is HackRF is a half duplex device, which means I can either transmit or receive. I cannot do it simultaneously. I can use HackRF to transmit, and then I can use RTL-SDR dongle to receive. But the similar capabilities are there. But as you can see, the antennas are very close, so definitely there will be some noise issues. But just to give you a demo and what are the capability of this software, that's the purpose of this particular tutorial. So I'm just going to simply go to my search bar and I'm going to look for QRadiolink. I'm going to simply open up my tool or software, and we're going to wait for, okay, so this is how this software looks like. All right, you will see a setup like this where you have a transmitting mode, you have a receiving mode, you can select different type of modulation schemes, transmitting modulation schemes. You can select different type of receiving modulation schemes and things like that. Then you have transmitting gain, you have your receiving gain and things like that, and you have your FFT size, all of that general things that you find in GQRX. What makes this particular software special is that you can do a lot of ham radio stuff. There are a couple of features that I want to look at in this particular tutorial, so basically let's just look at it. Go to your setup tab, and the first thing you need to do, go to general settings and see the default setting, like for example Pluto-SDR as a transmitting device, RTL-SDR dongle as a receiving device. And we're gonna simply go in and search for the device. Just simply click on it. I'm gonna select the first driver, SOP is equals to 0 as the transmitting device, and also at the as the receiving device. I'm going to select the same device. So both devices are, I'm going to use this side to transmit, this side to receive. And the next step that I want to do, I want to save this information. So let's save this information, and that's it. That's all I need to do. All the gains, transmitting gains, you can just play around with them. You can turn on the volume and things like that. So we're good to go. That's the only thing that is required. So we'll just simply go to an spectrum. So the first thing I want to do is actually this. I want to transmit an FM signal at 434 megahertz. So this is basically a default frequency. 433 megahertz is for I believe it's a European standard for like where your key fobs operate and things like that. So we're going to transmit a signal. So we're just going to hit transmit, and then we're going to hit receive. So then you should start seeing a signal that looks something like this. If you can clearly see this. So this is, so let me just show you. This spike will actually disappear when I turn off my transmission. So that's it. I mean, this is how you're going to transmit and receive simultaneously. Now, let's say you decided to transmit a video. And for that video, you can select different type of modulation schemes which are available. You can go to link services like this, and then you can type a radio message. Let's say, let's just type in some gibberish. Open up a duplex mode, and then just simply transmit. Try to transmit this as well. And let's look at the spectrum. As you can see, your spectrum get populated quickly. So you have to click this option, which is PTT, push to talk, and just press on a space bar to actually close this, and you will see a single transmission like this. So that's the idea. And there are a lot of tools which are there. You can connect to a server and things like that. You can set up a server here. You can use it as a repeater link. You can use it as a forward radio, broadcast information. You can do a lot of things with that, which I haven't explored yet. The other feature that I found really interesting was actually a video transmission. So I'm just going to simply stop this. So as you can clearly see there's a transmission. I'm going to stop my transmission. And you can see at the receiving. So this is basically a receiving spectrum. You're not seeing anything. Now the next thing I want to do is this. I'm going to close this. And I want to go to my transmitter. I'm going to choose a modulation schemes for video QPSK 250 kilo. Alright, that's the first thing I want to select. This is what I'm going to select. Because I want to transmit a video. I want to transmit live video, which means my laptop camera is going to capture the video, and it's going to transmit that from the transmitting end to your receiving device, and you should be able to see it here. So the basic settings for that is just going to be, so for video, just going to select QPSK 250. At the receiving mode, you're going to do exactly the same thing. All right, that's it. These are the only two settings that's required. Make sure your duplex is on. It doesn't matter if you have your duplex on or not, but just leave it on. I haven't seen any difference because this is isolated enough internally that it works perfectly fine. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try to transmit, and I'm going to turn on my receiver as well. Then the next thing that you want to do is actually press the space button. Now this space, what it will do, it will, because my camera, as you can see on the video, that my laptop camera is on. Right now what it's going to do is going to try to capture the video and will try to show me the video as well, hopefully I'll be able to see. Here we go. So I think you have to press the push to talk button for like a couple of times in order for you to see the video. So you can clearly see that this is actually being transmitted live. You can transmit and receive simultaneously using QRadiolink. Make sure the only way you can use this modulation schemes, make sure your audio settings are on. Just leave it as default, and then you'll be able to transmit and receive videos like this, and using your Pluto SDR, or you can use HackRF to transmit and then RTL-SDR dongle to receive these kind of signals. So that's what I wanted to show. This is one of the important feature, or this is the important feature that I found about QRadiolink, and I would like to share it with you. So I hope if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Definitely I'll work towards exploring more tools which are available, some of the things which are available in this particular software, but that's the idea. So I hope if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.